Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be going over another Astral Radiance early deck profile, and this one's going to be on Hisuian Samurott VSTAR. So I think Mooncleave VSTAR, that's a big mouthful there. Doing 4 damage counters to one of your opponent's Pokemon can be absolutely amazing. I have some ideas for this, and I want to share that in this early deck list, whatever video, deck profile. You know what I'm saying, right? It's me just mumbling on, but let's get into the deck list. The list is going to be available in the description. You can copy and paste that right into PTCGO, PTCG Live once Astral Radiance is released really soon. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what do you think about this. Is there anything else that you'd play it with? Anything like that? Totally love to get some feedback on this deck. All translations are done from Justin Basil. I think they're really accurate, really awesome, so check that out in the description as well. You are now watching Zach Lesage, the best place to learn about competitive Pokemon TCG. Let's get it! And this is what we got going on for our Hisuian Samurott VSTAR deck. So, Hisuian Samurott V, starting it off, has access to a couple attacks. I mean, nothing's crazy, but it should be noted that Dark Patch has been reprinted in this set, so it is possible for us to attack with Dark, Shadow Slash, 180 out of nowhere, and that just allows us to get a knockout on our opponent's Pokemon. I don't know what world we're going to have a bunch of Dark Patches, Dark Energies, all that good stuff in our deck, but it's something to note. Hisuian Samurott VSTAR is really for its Merciless Blade attack, doing 110 damage, and if your opponent has any damage counters on them, you're doing 110 plus 110, 220. Now, 220 for 2 isn't bad, but especially when we factor in Dark Patch, and it's only a 2 prize card Pokemon, that's pretty consistent. You could slap a Choice Belt on there, and I mean, we're pretty close to just getting some knockouts. We have access to Quick Shooting Inteleon to meet the requirements of Merciless Blade. We have access to Zigzagoon's Headbutt Tantrum to get more damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon. And we have access to Gapejaw Bog, the card at the bottom right-hand corner, right beside the Dark Energies, in order to add some damage. So whenever either player puts a basic Pokemon from their hand onto their bench, that player puts 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. You can see how things kind of add up with this deck. So another thing that we have here is Shady Dealings. We can search for all the cards that we're looking for. So it takes on kind of the same build as what an Arceus VSTAR would look like, except we're doing a little bit more damage. Our searchability isn't that great, but we make up for it just by a lower energy attack cost and superior typing, because colorless isn't a great type. It's fine, it's bland, but when you're playing against a Mew VSTAR or Mew VMAX deck, you should be you'd be pretty happy to be playing a dark type deck. We have access to the new Absol in this deck. So Absol has Whirling Calamity for its first attack, 1 dark energy. It does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That can definitely set off the Merciless Blade attack. And it works really nicely too with something like Moon Cutting Star or Mooncleave Star. I forget what it is in English, but going off the translations found at Justin Basil, you put 4 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. You could really just hit hard with Merciless Blade 1 turn, and maybe Whirling Calamity, you could get a knockout on a Sobble on the bench or something else like that. Absol also has an attack, Claw Rend, so it does 50 damage plus if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it. This attack does an additional 70 damage, so we have a good single prize card attacker that can take advantage of things. Now, Sparkling Greninja is another good card, or I guess I should call it Radiant Greninja is the English name of it. You can discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. You have to draw 2 cards. It does give us like a little bit of a draw power, and we have the dark energies that we can discard, get in the discard pile for Dark Patch, so there's some synergy there. Same reason why we play Professor's Research. We want to be able to get some dark energies in our discard pile. Same thing with Quick Ball, same thing with Ultra Ball. So that's really where the deck's at. It's just a really basic, adding damage counters to your opponent's Pokemon, finding ways between Galarian Zigzagoon's Headbutt Tantrum, Quick Shooting, Gapejaw Bog, and your VSTAR ability to get knockouts out of nowhere. And you're otherwise just an efficient attacker between Hisuian Samurott VSTAR and the Absol. Now, other ideas that I have for this deck would include adding in Metacham V. I think Metacham V with the VSTAR ability sounds absolutely bonkers, but I just don't know where the format's going to be at, so I think we just continuously play around with this deck. This is really my starting point. I'd love to hear some more feedback from you if you've been playing with this deck, or do you think this engine's necessary? But I just went for a very much synergistic approach when it comes down to it. To me, this seems like a very cool deck, and I'm excited to maybe try some tabletop gameplay in the next coming weeks and playtest this deck on PTCGO once it comes out there. So I'll wrap things up and close this out, but this is what we got for the list. It is available in the description. Again, check out Justin Basil for the translations. And that's what we got going on for this video today. Hopefully you enjoy learning more about Hisuian Samurott VSTAR. I'm really excited for Astral Radiance to come out in the next week or so. And I mean, pre-releases are happening. Stores are releasing these cards a little bit early based off their agreements with Pokémon. So I mean, lots of great ways to get these things around. So we'll catch up with everyone later. Stay tuned for more great content. Give this video a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch up real soon. Peace out and have a great one. Are you trying to get better at Pokemon TCG? Well, if you are, you're in the right place. I offer coaching at metafy.gg/@ZachLasage. That link is in the description, and you pick up a coaching session from me and book it on the website. I likely have availability this week, and you can see exactly what my availability calendar is at any given time. I offer training plans to help players get ready for any of their upcoming events, including getting all the way to the World Championships, or you can pick up a one-on-one coaching session from me and learn the game at your own pace. I offer a variety of opportunities for players to get better at the game, and it's one of those things where there's a lot of players who I've turned into regional, international, and even a world champion along the way. If there's anything that shows, I have an FAQ on the website, so by all means, check it out and get better today. I'd love to help you on your Pokemon journey and be absolutely amazing to see your growth. If you're looking for a great deal on some physical Pokemon TCG cards, you can head over to atlascollectibles.com or atlastcg.com. Type in whatever cards you're looking for. So Arceus VSTAR is absolutely hot right now. Let's search up Arceus VSTAR. You can see they have a great selection of cards, and it's continuously getting new stock all the time. And we can add these to our cart. You can see I already added one to my cart. So when you're going to check out, you can use code ZLasage8. Use that code, and you can save off your order. That was $4.80 of savings just off of an Arceus VSTAR. It's all in Canadian pricing, and they do shipping across the world. So by all means, check out atlastcg.com, atlascollectibles.com, and use code ZLasage8 to save on your next order of physical Pokemon TCG cards. Check out PTCGO Store.com, the best place to get Pokemon TCG online codes. There's a lot of selection available, and I have a discount code available for the website as well. You can pick up any kind of cards, just going up here. You can add them to your cart in any quantity that you need to get the cards that you need. And you can go to the discount code right over here, and you can put in code ZLasage5 to save 5% on your next order of codes. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And my goal with this channel is to spread my love of the game and knowledge with our entire Pokemon TCG community. If you haven't already, help signal boost this video to other Pokemon TCG fans by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we reach our goals really soon. Check out this recommended video and have yourself a great day. Thanks.